Well, hello, people. How's it going? Hopefully, you guys are having a super amazing day. I don't know what time of day you are actually going to view this video. Whatever time you view this video, this was the time that you're supposed to have it. Everything is always through divine timing, never a coincidence, okay? So, whether it is a good morning or grand rising or a good afternoon or a good evening, however, hopefully your day went very well. Okay, so I will not channel today. Today is not going to be a message about channeling or picking up someone's energy and sending them messages from their loved ones or from the creator of all things. When I was going through my meditations this morning, I was told to speak about free will. This is what the Most High wants me to discuss. So apparently there are individuals who need to know more information pertaining to free will, okay? Or maybe you have a misconception about free will, and maybe you attaining this knowledge is going to further your foundation in that area, and maybe this will assist you whenever you are trying to understand the dynamics or concepts of situations that you may have endured, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and discuss free will. First things first, okay? As an individual, first thing you need to know is that you have a divine spiritual contract. This is an agreement that you made with the creator of all things and your spirit team before you actually entered into this particular realm, okay? This was an agreement that you made with the creator of all things. You promised to commit certain actions. You promised to complete certain missions. You promised to be connected to certain individuals. This was a part of your particular spiritual contract. If you are not familiar with your personal terms of your spiritual contract, this is why you're having to endure this journey. Every single thing, every situation, every challenge, every obstacle that you endure, all of this plays a significant role on you discovering aspects of your spiritual contract. Believe it or not, nothing just happens, okay? Now, let's go back, okay? Now, in terms of free will, okay? When you decided to enter into Earth, okay? Earth energy, this realm, 3D, however you want to consider it, okay? You were given free will, okay? Now, a lot of times people try to misconstrue free will. Free will means that you have the ability to make your own choices, okay? Now, a lot of individuals always say, well, yes, I had the opportunity to make my own choices, but it was the devil. The devil made me do this, or the demonic entity made me do this. Listen, this is not to say that the devil or demonic entities don't play a major role in the actions that people commit. Okay, we're not going to say that. Here's what I am going to say. You're not talking to an idiot. And if you ever come to me with that, I'm going to tell you to be quiet and stop talking to me. Because the first things first, you have to give up your free will before they can even use your vessel. Before they can enter into your vessel to do anything, you must first give up your free will. Now, a lot of times, when it comes to free will, okay, this means you can make your own choice. Even the Most High will not, the creator of all things, will not violate your chance to use your free will. That is the gift that you get. That is the first thing you get when you come into Earth school, free will. And yes, this is Earth school, meaning you are here to learn lessons so that you can elevate, okay? If you think Earth is all there is to this, honey, you are so lost. It is way bigger than what you've been taught. Earth is a school where you are supposed to learn so you can understand your spiritual contract so you can move forward. Okay, this is a pit stop. This is not all there is. Okay, now moving forward, we're just gonna act whatever. We'll touch on that later. Okay, all right. Now, you first have to give up your free will to any entity ever before they can use your vessel. Free will is given to you as soon as you enter into this world through any portal. A portal can be your mother, your father, however you were conceived, and you came through your mom, whatever, okay? That was a portal. Anytime you come from a certain place into another one, that is a portal, okay? So when you came through the portal, you were given free will. Did you understand all of the aspects of your free will? No, but you have to learn. Now, here's the thing, okay? A lot of you guys, you will give up access to implementing your free will because all you care about is what people think. Or you want to be the person that everybody likes and has no enemies. So you allow people to control your free will. Well, that's not an excuse. Just because you are allowing somebody to control your free will, that does not excuse the consequences you're going to receive. You will still receive consequences. Now, there are a lot of individuals, okay, who refer to a lot of spiritual text when it comes to this topic. And they truly believe that either they can say that the actions that they committed were not of free will, so therefore, they should not be punished for that. Or they will say that their free will, was taken from them, so they should not be punished. Or they will say, oh, I did use my free will to do that to somebody, but I'm just going to confess it in secret, and then all is forgiven and I won't have any consequences. I know y'all believe that dumb stuff because that's how it was interpreted to you. Listen, people misinterpret and regurgitate misinterpreted information all the time. First things first, understand every spiritual text was written by individuals who were pushing a certain agenda. That does not mean that some of the stuff is not relevant to your foundation for spiritual growth, but it does mean a lot of that was written in parables and metaphors, and some of that is just people's opinion. If you really know the creator of all things, you would have to know the spiritual text is not a full representation of the creator of all things. It doesn't even make up 10% of who the creator of all things is. Just because you can memorize a scripture, a verse, whatever, doesn't mean you have a relationship with the creator of all things. It just means you know how to memorize. Because most of the time, even when you say that stuff, or many people say that stuff, they don't even know, excuse me, they don't even know how that particular text even solves their situation. They just repeat it and they say it, and then they don't know what to do after that. So we're going to talk about free will so we can fully understand, okay? Whenever you're exercising your free will, it is imperative that you have a relationship with the creator of all things, so that way you can be divinely guided as to what action steps you're supposed to take regarding your free will, okay? If you decide to take an action step that goes against your spiritual contract with the creator of all things, you're going to get consequences. And it does not matter if you say that somebody else made you do it. It does not matter if you say the devil made you do it. It does not matter whatever spiritual text you believe in. You are responsible for misguiding your actions or your action steps when it comes to your spiritual contract. That's just what it is, period. If you do your research, you will understand that every spiritual text, okay, they all have to follow and abide by spiritual laws and universal laws. That's just how it is. If you can fully understand universal laws and spiritual laws, you won't be lost in any religion because they all have the same foundation. They just all have different texts, and some of those are misinterpreted a lot. But once you understand spiritual and universal law, it doesn't matter how they interpret it, you fully know. But just understand this, at the end of the day, you do have free will. And in order for you to be taken over by any demonic entity or to relinquish any control, you first have to give up your free will, which is a gift that the creator of all things gives everybody. So that way, when you get consequences, it's because you did something to cause those consequences. If you don't understand this, guys, you need to get more background knowledge. Go within. Ask the Most High, ask the creator of all things to make things clear to you so that you fully understand. It's more to this than what meets the eye. Okay, we'll talk more in the next video. Bye.